Hey girl, my name is Amani, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad you are here. I'm a wife, a mom, and a woman that is finally retired from the hustle culture I thought was going to save me. For so long, I measured my value by how productive I was, how booked my calendar looked, and how loud my wins were. But girl, I was burning out quietly and smiling through it all. So if you're in a season of transition and you feel like everything is shifting under you and you're not sure what to hold on to, let this be your soft landing. This space is about beauty, peace, rhythm, God, joy, and just learning how to live again. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you're new here, and send this to your bestie who's also rebuilding or just a woman that you know. Because over here, we're not doing this alone. We're building community. You ever feel like everything looks good on paper, but inside is just still not clicking? I had goals, I had wins, I had moments that I had prayed for, but at the end of the day, it was still missing me. I didn't feel like I could fully be myself. I didn't feel like I could truly show up authentically in all the things that I like and enjoy, because I always had to be the hustler, the go-getter. And I don't know if it's a firstborn daughter thing or just a firstborn child thing in general, or being the eldest or having to look after my siblings. But I would like to think that all of those things play a role in how I thought that life should be. Also, moving out, it was never anything where I felt like I ever wanted to have to depend on anyone else. I wanted to be able to figure out everything on my own. I wanted to be able to do everything on my own to make sure I never had to ask anyone for help. And that has changed. I didn't realize how much of my joy I had sacrificed for achievement. I was so used to being strong that I didn't know how to be soft. Like, I actually didn't know how to relax. When my husband and I got married, he asked me, what do I like to do to relax? And I did not have an answer. So for a month, he made me stay in our room and figure out what I like to do, what were my hobbies, what brought me joy. He wanted me to really tap back into that. And I'm ashamed to admit it, but it took me a month to figure out things that I actually like to do, because I was so used to go, do. I never actually sat and thought, what brings me joy and what do I like doing? And I actually had to make hobbies. I actually had to build a list of hobbies that I like. And I actually had to think about things that made me smile. I was praised for being unshakable, but inside I was tired. The version of me that got me here can't take me to where I'm going. Now, I protect my peace like it's a 6-figure check, okay? I am doing Pilates, I'm walking, I'm spending time with my daughter, I am dancing with my husband, I am baking, I am reading. Right now I'm in the book of Job. I am reading, I am doing puzzles, I am doing my makeup, I am getting up, I'm doing my hair, I'm putting outfits together and looks, I'm watching movies, and I'm not feeling guilty about it. I'm learning how to do nothing and everything at the same time. I'm no longer saying yes out of fear of missing out. I'm only saying yes if it aligns, because I'm at peace. And if I'm at peace, then to take me out of that, you have to either be matching that or adding to it. I don't jump into new projects or opportunities out of panic. I mean, you really have to align. I've declined opportunities that I used to just accept just out the grid, because this season looks totally different. I feel like as women, and especially as women who look like me, a lot of times we are responsible for a lot of things and a lot of people and a lot of thoughts and a lot of responsibility. And I feel like now more than ever in this season, we need to figure out what works best for us, how to make us happy, how to do things that we enjoy, how to put a smile on our faces, and do more of that. And I feel like when you do more of that, people learn how to treat you. They learn how to be around you. They learn how you prefer for them to deal with you, and they adjust accordingly. This season is about slowing down to listen to God, honoring my family, and enjoying the life that I prayed for. And if you're here, it's because you want that too. I know how overwhelming it can feel to start over. That's why I created something for you. It's called the Soft Life Starter Kit. It's a guide to help you build peace into your everyday. Inside are prompts, routines, and clarity tools to help you figure out what your version of the soft life looks like. Use it when you feel lost. Use it when you're ready to slow down but don't know how to. And use it when you're trying to reconnect with your joy. The link is below. Girl, go grab it. It is no cost to you and it's good. It's really good. All right, now I'm going to give you a 4-part action plan to start your soft life today. Step 1, this is your do nows. Go download that freebie. Click the link in the video description. I'm going to drop it in the comment box as well. Go download your freebie. Next, identify your current season. Are you resting? Are you resetting? Or are you rebuilding? Resting is you are at a place of tranquility and peace. You've worked hard for so long. Now in this next season, you need to figure out how to be at peace with you. This is a do less season, but do more specifically for me. Resetting. Resetting is if, I'll use the analogy, if you stacked all the blocks up, but now the building doesn't look exactly how you thought it should look. That's a reset. Sometimes we need to take some of the pieces apart to put it back together to how we thought it should. Put it back together to how we think it should look. And then there's the rebuilding phase. The rebuilding phase, to use the same analogy, is when you just need to knock all the blocks over and start from scratch. Everything that you thought would be, everything, all the expectations that you put on things or you had set for yourself are working out nothing like you thought it was. And now you need to start from scratch. That's the rebuilding phase. The last thing on the do now is to log into all your social media pages and unfollow 5 people who make you feel like you're behind. Make you feel like you're not working hard enough, doing enough, as though they're so far ahead of you that you can't catch up. Unfollow them. It is, I don't believe that's what social media should be for. I don't believe it should make you feel less than or smaller. If it's not inspiration or motivation, it's actually putting you down and then making you feel less about yourself. And a lot of times when we get in those spaces, we tend to do nothing instead of using them as inspiration or motivation to do more. So if they started off as inspiration or motivation, but now they've taken a turn into something else that's not actually beneficial or helpful to you, unfollow them now and follow more people who inspire you, who motivate you, who are encouraging you to get up and do more and get closer to what your goals are each and every day. Right. Next is our do next category. Commit to one joyful habit this week. So whether that is getting up early to do your makeup and your hair, whether that is wearing something that you would normally say for a special occasion, or taking a bubble bath, or going for a walk or a movie by yourself, getting your nails done, or I don't know, cooking something or baking something you enjoy, trying a new recipe, calling an old friend, meeting up with a friend for lunch. Commit to something that brings you joy this week and do it alone, unapologetically. The next thing on the do next category is to journal. Journal what thriving looks like to you, and don't take inspiration from social media. Actually sit down, think about your life, and think about what would make you feel as though you're thriving. And I mean this a way of you look over your life and you're proud of your life and you're happy about the things that you have going on. Journal what thriving would look like to you and break down the steps and what it's going to take to get there from where you are now. Do soon. In our do soon category, we are going to plan a joy day. This is going to be a day that may be 24 hours for you. And if you have kids, it's probably not 24 hours, but maybe 8 hours or 6 hours for your joy day while your kids are at summer camp. But in that joy day, you're going to do everything that you want to do. And if that's nothing at all, that's totally fine. But maybe that is cuddling up and watching a movie, making yourself a charcuterie board. Maybe it's taking a bath or a hot everything shower. Maybe it's going to get your hair done by a professional and getting cut. Maybe it's taking a Pilates class. Maybe it's bike riding or hiking or taking a pottery class. Maybe it's trying something you've never done before. But as much time as you can allot for yourself, and I hope that this is over 4 hours, plan a joy day doing even if it's going to your favorite fast food restaurant, sitting in the parking lot and eating your favorite meal. Plan a joy day of something that makes you happy or going to Home Goods and do it unapologetically sit in that joy day, and you don't know how much joy it's actually going to bring you to do things that you enjoy doing with no one else attached, with no one else's feelings, thoughts attached. You don't have to ask anyone what they prefer. You actually just do what it is that you like to do. Kind of consider it dating yourself, getting to know yourself. Table for one, please. Also in the do soon category, in your journal, write down 10 things you used to enjoy doing before you got overwhelmed. So for me, I used to enjoy riding my bike. I used to enjoy meeting up with friends more. I used to enjoy concerts. There's just things that I used to enjoy way more that I didn't have the capacity to be able to do at the extent in which I used to enjoy them. So plan a joy day, 1. And then 2, journal 10 things you used to enjoy before life got overwhelming, whether that was kids, whether that was work or other responsibilities, so we can work to get you back to some of those things. And a lot of my 10 things that I wrote down, I don't like anymore, just in the new stage that I am in life. But it was a few of those where I was like, oh, I actually do like doing that. I need to get back to doing that as well. Lastly, in our do later category is to build your soft life structures. This is going to look like systems, routines, and boundaries. Systems. How can I automate as much of my life as possible? Routines. What can I habit stack together to make my life as easy as possible? And boundaries. What am I saying no to in this season? Unapologetically saying no to in this season. As a retired hustler, I would always say yes, because the yes led to another yes and another yes and another yes. But the one person I never said yes to is me. I would always put my needs, my wants, my things on the back burner, often sleeping with a laptop in the bed because I always said yes if a client needed to write off or do anything. But in this next season, I'm learning to say no. Sometimes those office hours that I put in my signature, I actually have to honor. Actually, all the time, those office hours that I put in my email signature, I actually have to honor. And when I am done working for the day, I am done working for the day. Lastly, create a mood board of how you want to show up this year. Think about how you want to show up this year, whether it's your clothes, whether it's your overall look. Maybe you want to get a haircut or dye your hair, or maybe it's how you speak. Maybe you want to attend some speaking classes. Maybe it is what you drive or what you eat, or maybe it's just all of those things put together. Decide and create a mood board for yourself, kind of similar to what people do at the top of the year, but create a mood board for yourself. What aesthetic do you want to have, and how do you want to show up in the world on a daily basis? The old you hustled because she had to survive, but the new you, she's choosing peace, she's choosing purpose, she's choosing herself more every day. Don't forget to like this video. Comment below the season that you are currently in and stepping into. Oh, and also don't forget to download that Soft Life Starter Kit. You need it if you haven't already. And send this to your friend who's also on her glow up journey and tired of pretending when she's really running on fumes, because we're in this together and we're building community. We're glowing up together, gently and with God. Until next time, I love you and Jesus loves you too. Y'all be good. Take care of each other. Bye.